Whew. Well, this is gonna be good. Criminy. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Honesty without John Ritland. I am not John Ritland. I am the Derbinator. Hello. And we had your typical NXT after TakeOver and WrestleMania kind of event. Yep, we had a grand total of 2 matches, with commercials in the middle of each of them. Why? I don't know. But alas. We started off with a few replays and recaps of what happened over WrestleMania weekend, in case you've forgotten it through the 20-hour slog that was WrestleMania weekend of doom and destruction. And then we start off with a match between Lacey Evans and Kairi Sane, and Lacey Evans did show a lot of great flexibility escaping Kairi Sane's grapples, but in the end, Kairi's aerial maneuvers kept Evans on her toes. Lacey tried to use more groundwork, keep Kairi pinned to the ground, even breaking out the Cobra Clutch, and I believe it was Morrow that said it was a bit of a callback to Sergeant Slaughter. After kicking out, Sane gets shoved into a corner where Lacey works and beats her down, and then cut to commercial. And then we're back. Yeah, that was exactly the flow of the match. It was right as we're starting to get into it. Commercial break. On their own network, for their own product that we are currently watching. The commercial even included Kairi Sane. That's how dumb that was. But after we got back from commercial, Kairi managed to get a spear in, but was apparently hurt somehow by the Cobra Clutch. Kairi then gets Lacey knocked down, jumping from the top rope, went for the pin, proved ineffective. Lacey manages to pick up Kairi. Sane reverses with an elbow, and brings the hurt with an insane elbow. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And it's over. Then afterwards, we got a promo with the Undisputed Era, if we can call it that, with Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and a dumb cold baby. Adam Cole. Bubby. And after wanting to get an explanation as to why Roderick Strong decided to go heel on Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong whispers something in Adam Cole's ear, and then they walk into the room and we don't hear anything about it at all. Alright. We had a promo with Akam and Razor as to why they pushed Paul Ellering away. And Paul Ellering also wanted to know as well, and they simply told him that his chapter ended in NXT. I don't know how this is going to work out for them because they can't cut a promo to save their life, but we'll see what happens. Ending a chapter, huh? Prolific writers, those authors of pain. Afterwards, got a promo with Shayna Baszler, which was after her match with Ember Moon. So they were pretty much saving this promo bit for later. Makes you wonder what they're wasting their time with. Shayna Baszler saying, this division's going to be known for not how pretty your hair is, but how well you can wrestle. That's adorable, as John would say. After replays, recaps, we finally got to a matchup between Heavy Machinery and Mossatelli, as I will call them until they're broken up. We start off with Tucker Knight and Discount Chris Masters. Sabatelli quickly tags in Moss, and a brawl occurs between Heavy Machinery and Mossatelli. Heavy Machinery with a quick callback to the Bushwhackers, and then smashes, I believe it was Moss in between their masses. Tucker gets ambushed by Moss, and then commercial break. Have you ever been watching a WWE Network special and wondered, what's with all of these commercials? There's got to be a better way. And there is. Watch it later and then just fast forward through the commercials, because honestly, that's just dumb. And let's see here, where was I? Yes. When we cut back from commercial, Moss catches Tucker in midair, suplexes him, tags in Tino. Tino takes it to Tucker before tagging Moss back in. Crowd goes quiet, and I'm guessing it's probably because they are already burnt out on all the wrestling. While Tucker is held back to the ground, Tucker finally starts to work his way back to Dozovic, but failing to capitalize, Tucker manages to avoid Moss and Sabatelli, and then tags in Dozovic. And Dozovic nearly kills Moss with what seemed like a botched backdrop. Moss was this close to smashing his neck into the ground. Then afterwards, Dozovic manages to pull the Caterpillar into an elbow drop and pins Tino before getting broken up by Moss. But before the match could continue, they were interrupted by War Machine, War Raiders. Their name has been changed from War Machine to War Raiders. What do they raid? Oh, they raid wars. What wars do they raid? Storage wars? I mean, seriously. I know some name changes can make sense. Tyler Black, Seth Rollins. You don't notice much of a difference, but War Machine to War Raiders. One seems like the genuine article, and the other seems like a Chinese knockoff. War Raiders is a dumb name. It makes no sense. Heavy Machinery makes sense because you have a guy who you pretty much call Dozer, because Dozovic. Street Profits is a nice play on words. War Raiders sounds retarded. And I mean that in the worst possible way. War Raiders. War Raiders. On tonight's episode of Storage Wars, who is going to raid the storage? Is it Hanson? Yes. But anyway, dumb name aside, good to see them on TV. We'll see what they've got to deliver to the NXT Tag Team division. Now that AOP is out, War Machine's in, and I just hit my microphone. Yeah, nothing happened. Trust me, it's fine. I didn't have to, re-record the ending because when the microphone cut out, everything else cut out. So, we end the show with, I'm gonna have to say C. It wasn't that exciting. We had two matches. We had a debut of Raiders, Womb Raiders, Tomb Raiders, whatever the hell Raiders. But we'll see what they have to contribute. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Hit the like button, dislike button, or subscribe. I've been the Durbinator. This has been Real Honesty without John Ritland. I am not John Ritland. And you have a good night.